Little update, a quick video on what's grown up so far. And it's amazing how fast things can go in such a short time, since the last video anyways. So I'll just go around the corner here. Some things are, remember those lilies I said it might take a long time for them to come up? Well, look at how much they're going. They're really growing pretty good now. And the other little red flowers or whatever that plant is growing pretty good. Then when I come around here, look at how much these lilies have grown, how tall they've gotten. It's hard to tell probably how tall they are, but from coming out of the ground to where they are now, it's pretty good. And that flower's passed away, and that little, I think that's a little azalea bush back there. It looks like it. I don't think it's a rhododendron bush. I think that's that's gone now. Got some new things coming up here. There's different flowers. I don't know their names, but these different flowers. Look at how much this guy's grown just a short time. He's really big. He's got some flowers on top of him. A little bud there. And that got me this beautiful lily. I put that back there. It's going to be yellow. The other lilies he got me about 3 years ago, they are coming up. I can see them right here. I pushed back the bark so I could find them. I didn't think they were going to come up this year. They were under the bark. It's kind of a pretty flowers that got me yesterday. Be pretty. And then he got me these two purple flowers too. He usually gets all, what do they call those flowers come up every year? Perennials? He usually gets perennials. Let's see. And then we have, I got some little pinwheels and stuff. I like little pinwheels. Look at this guy. Where is he? There he is. It's going to be pretty when he opens up. This little guy seems to be having a little hard time standing up straight, but maybe eventually he might. These little guys are growing pretty good. And then I have a lot of, I don't know what these are, but they'd be pretty when they actually open up. I have a lot of wild, what would you call these, violets. Now we're in the sun a little bit, so might be able to see a little bit better, maybe not. These are wild violets that I have growing all around the yard. They're pretty. They only last a short time, but they're pretty to see. I have some over here too. Like I say, I have them all over the yard. And let's see, we have, down here we have, oh yeah, I put my last year's strawberries, I just put them in this little area for now. And I'll just let them, they're going to want to spread out and grab onto stuff, so I'm just going to let them go crazy, see what happens. And look at my lilac bush, that's starting to, baby lilacs are starting to come out. Little tiny lilacs. I love the lilac bush. It doesn't last long, but boys, it smells beautiful. Really smells good. Now let's see, down here we have more lilies. These are tiger lilies here. The other ones are just regular yellow. I think they're yellow lilies. Or maybe they might be orange. And got some cute little decorations. I got these little, I guess you call them pinwheels maybe. And this thing over here, I got them at a store called, it's a dollar store anyways. And everything's $1 except now with inflation it's $1.25. So I got those. It's not too bad. Rose bushes are doing good. They're getting some blossoms on them. Not blossoms, greens. You know, the green leaves are coming out, which is nice. And let's see. In this little area, well, I guess the only thing coming out of this so far, I think, would be the radishes. I guess they grow pretty fast. So here's some radishes coming up here. Just made a line of radishes. And I think there's going to be some broccoli over here because there's a little tiny, you can see little tiny greens coming up right here. That's supposed to be my broccoli. Don't see anything to do with carrots. Carrots not showing up yet, and neither really are the onions. That's like a squash. I'm gonna put him in another spot if he does survive. And I don't see any. I mean, these are onions that I had planted because they came out of the little seedling pots I had. But I don't see any onions coming up on their own. But anyways, I mean, it'll probably take time. They'll be fine. They'll eventually show up when they're ready. So. And I had, I don't know if I showed you, but I had put up my wire, got my fence up, so I'm starting to plant some vegetables in here. I'm waiting for my other seedlings to get bigger. Put them in too soon, and and some of them can pass away, so I have to be careful when I put them in. All along this wall, I have just flowers, and there's other flowers I planted. So hopefully this summer it'll look pretty, because all along this wall is going to be flowers, and flowers that are going to go along here, all along the wall. Now I do have a tomato plant where you see that wire. Nope, I don't. Pepper plant where the wire is, and there's another wire on the other side, pepper plant. And in front, you might be able to see cilantro there. And let's see what else we have. We have some, look at my pear tree. Look how nice she's doing. Let me get this, sorry about the shaking. Kind of poop today. Yeah, look how beautiful she's coming. The pear tree is doing really, really well. So all those should be little pears. It's doing really good. Really beautiful. Little pear tree. I'm glad that's going. Oh, look over here at my grapes. Last time we looked at the grapes, all the limbs look like they're probably dead. And gotta give them time, because see all those buds are coming out. They're pretty, all those buds. Probably will be new branches, I would think. And then probably grapes from them. And remember how dead they all looked? Now look, they all have buds on them. It's really cool. And let's see. Not much going on over here. This was just like a stick that Zach got. These are raspberries, but on the bottom here, you can see some growth. A little tiny growth on the bottom of that. That's a good sign. And more raspberries, some more growth off of this one, this stick here. So it looks like it's going to come from the bottom. I wasn't sure if it was going to sprout from the actual stick or come from the bottom, but coming from the bottom. This one, strange. This one had something at the bottom, but we had some kind of a couple cold nights, and it passed away, so I just took it off. This might have something else coming. Whoops. Hopefully something else will come from the bottom over there. So those are 3 like raspberry bushes. The grapes are here, 1 grape here, and 1 grape there. And 1 grape there. And they probably aren't doing as well as they could have, because these were bought. Zach bought me these, but they were starting to blossom inside the packaging, so that's not too good. So I kind of put them in there, maybe a little bit too soon, but I think they'll be okay. Have to just wait and see. And let's see, we have over here, we have apple tree just has some little new leaves on it, so I'm not sure what the apple trees are going to do this year. I don't know if some of those might turn it into flowers, which will then turn into fruit. Just not too sure yet. Or if this is just going to be just some leaves. Interesting. Just not too sure what's going to come out of that. Whoops. I just have to wait and see, I guess. Ouch, mosquito gave me a little bite. Okay, let's see how that works out. And let's see. So this is more of my fence here that I put up, little garden area. Let's see. What I plan to do is, right in front of me, I have some asparagus growing in the front. There's some lettuce over here. It's coming up. Some lettuce right there. 2 different types of lettuce. And I was thinking about that inner fencing. I'm going to put tomatoes there. And maybe on the outside fencing, cucumbers, and maybe on this fencing here, maybe some squash. I'm going to do that. And I might put a little bit of lettuce in the center, a place that I can walk to and get it. So we'll see how that goes. There's a lot of grass I could need to rip out, but I'm just going to be stomping on that anyway, so I don't plan to plant anything right there. And over here, I still don't see anything on my, what were these? These were strawberries. I put strawberries over here. I haven't seen anything yet on these guys. Nothing that's showing anything. So we'll have to just wait and see what's going to be coming up on there. So we'll just wait and give that some time. I don't see anything on the strawberries. I got to break that down. That's like a charcoal. They say put a little bit around there. It's good for your plants. Okay, let's take a look at this little tiny greenhouse that I really love. I got that for my birthday, and Tobias got me that one. First, these I got to put in the ground. I got to find a spot too. Where is that? There it is. These are just all flowers. So I got to think of a spot that I want a whole bunch of flowers put in. That one's not doing anything on top. It's right here, but nothing's really happening at this point. Oops. Yeah, I have to wait and see. Okay, maybe something will. Maybe that died out and something will come from it. This I have, it's going to be a whole bunch of lettuce in this one, this tray. I don't know, those could be cucumbers. I'm not sure, I lost my tabs. Not too sure exactly what that is. If it's cucumbers or not, excuse me, I'm just going to try to see if I can take this off. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe, is it going to come off or no? I don't, oh, there it is, perfect. So that might be cucumbers. Okay, Mr. Cucumber. My hands are all dirty and cracked up. I think it's cucumbers. And I think, this might be squash, maybe. Not much going on there. And this, I think, is tomatoes. Little tomatoes look like that. So either this might be squash or cucumber. Same here, squash or cucumbers. But that's definitely lettuce. My dirty fingers. Okay. And then we have these tomato plants. Now, these tomato plants came out of this little tray like you just saw over there. They're going to get bigger, though. I planted a couple of them, the biggest ones I had, you know, which aren't too big. And we got a cold snap, and they didn't make it. I got 3 of them. One looks pretty strong. One looks kind of weak, and then one might make it. And this is the, what was it, the garlic we had put in there. That was garlic that was already, you know, growing in the bag. So what are you going to do? Okay, so it's about that. And letting these guys have a good drink. And let's see. Oh yeah, let me show you my hay. Remember the other day I said I'm getting some hay delivered? So let's go down there. I was just getting ready to cut some grass for the chickens and throw it over to them. And then while they're eating the grass, I go and put the goats in. But it's so beautiful. Everyone's going to bed later now because it's too early to put it into bed now. Let's go see. Things are getting a little greener. Zach did plant some seeds up there where we had a little bit of a bald spot. So that should be, you know, we're always walking that area, so that should grow. You know, and keep out watering it and things like that. So let's take a look over here. So I got 22 bales of hay. Let me go back here a second. And my basket's back there. Right now I'm putting them back here to have some snackarooskies. They can eat back here. And throwing some, well, they waste some of their hay, but it'll just be good for, eventually it'll be soil that they'll turn into, so that's okay. So over here I have, okay, I got 22 bales, so I took them from the driveway and I brought them in here. So this is good, so that's good, because I only had that one, you see that one bale right there on the far right, that's all I had left in that little piece there. So swept up all the bottom floor, and I need to put one more pallet down here, which I have. But put the kayaks on the side, and then I just put the bales here. Now I'm expecting about 20 more bales from a local farmer, and then I should be getting another 20 bales from the guy that usually brings my hay. So it might be 60 bales this spring into summer. And the fall, hopefully my original guy can bring me another 20 bales. So that would be good. My original fellas, I haven't had success for the past 3 years of getting really what I need. Either it was droughty or too much rain, couldn't get the equipment in there. So anyways, I got 2 other sources that I'm getting hay from. So it's not too bad. So we got that. So Luna's going to be coming home soon and giving him something to eat. And let's see what else. That's about it, I guess. Goats are doing good. So what I'm going to do is, hi baby, say hello. Say have a good day, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. That's your big eyeball. Say hello, Rarity. Good to see you. Oops, Rarity. There you go. Okay. So I spray them every day. They were sprayed this morning. Helps them keep the flies off. Little tiny mayflies right now. They're biting everybody, so it's not so great. But I spray them all summer long so that they're comfortable. They don't get any flies on them or any kind of pestilence on them. Girls are doing good. Look how big they're getting. They're waiting for their mealworms, and they're waiting for some cut grass. I still haven't adjusted my little tent yet. I got to do that. It's kind of getting flippy-floppy, but they're definitely going to need some kind of shade. So I'm going to just keep that there, but rearrange it. Take it off and kind of put it back up again. Should be more secure and looks much better. They definitely need shade because Well, all animals need shade, even people. But the black ones, I think I told you last video, the black ones get really hot in the sun, and the white ones stay cooler. And so black would be good for the winter, white would be more cold. But sometimes I find the black ones back here, and they're just, I don't know what we can see here, but they're along this edge here, with little houses are on that little like walkway, and they're just staying in the shade. It's always shade here because of this little tent that's up there. So they're doing pretty good. So I think what I'm gonna do now, did I show you the dirt bath? Yeah, I think I showed you that. But I put a little pool here, and I put some sand. I gotta shift it and maybe get a little bit more rocks out of it. But I'm hoping that they're going to use this here when they want to take little dirt baths. Hopefully they'll use that. Right, girls? Gonna use that? Okay. So I'm gonna end the video right now, and I'm gonna cut some grass. They're looking for their treats. I have my faucet. I have my hose here to give them some fresh water there. I'll bring in some fresh water to that pail. So they're doing pretty good. Got my netting up, as you can see. Maybe you can see it here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. You might be able to see it draping down this way. And it's up this way, so I can walk underneath it. And you can see some of the netting there. Keeps air predators away from them. Right, Applejack? Okie dokie. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful day. It's a little bit, I don't know, maybe it might be about 5 o'clock or so. The weather's been beautiful. Been working outside all afternoon. Kind of pooped out. That's good. It's a good feeling. And oh boy, the goats are really making a mess of my barn. So I want to try to fix the exterior, put a new maybe fiberglass thing, or maybe I go to metal or something, because these goats are doing more damage than any of the other animals I had, which were sheep. I had goats before them. I had horses, but these little guys, probably especially this one. Oh, and by the way, Applejack's doing much better. He's doing better. I have a Fortnite squirt gun that I use. It's a nice gun, pump action. So he gets a good squirt if he's being a naughty boy. And now wherever I go for my work, and I'm working out back, or working here, working there, I have the squirt gun with me. It's a pretty good size too. It's probably about, I don't know, could be like 3 feet long or something. And I put it right on the handles of my wheelbarrow. So once he sees it, he just backs right away. He doesn't even bother with me. He doesn't like to get squirted. So that's working out pretty good. Clean your eyes off, buddy. Okay, so I'll see you guys a little bit. So I just wanted to give you a little update as to how things are growing. Hopefully I'll be blessed to have all my flowers bloom and all my vegetables bloom. So that would be nice. And also I want to encourage you too. I want to encourage all of you just to, if you can, just get out there and plant some stuff. You can plant your flowers and things like that, but I think it's a nice thing to plant also some vegetables. Some vegetables grow pretty easily, and I think that would be good, especially where the world is right now and shortages. I think more and more people are growing gardens now, and a lot more people are dabbling with chickens or pigs too. Pigs are easy to raise, and even if you're like in an apartment, and as long as you have a window, the windowsill, you can still grow things. A lot of farmers, you'd be surprised, they grow things out of pots and out of containers like that, or deeper ones. They grow potatoes out of pots. I mean, it's amazing what they do. You can pretty much grow tomatoes, cucumbers, anything you really want. You can grow really in a pot, a little larger pot. You put your maybe rocks on the bottom or sticks, and you might have some, what do they call it, like a natural type of wood bark or something you put in the bottom, and you can put your soil and things like that. But they have it right on the deck of their house, or they you could, deck of a house, or if you don't have a home, you're in an apartment, you might be able to put one on your deck maybe, or if not, maybe you can just plant some lettuce. That'd be really cool. Plant some lettuce inside your home and just put it by a window. But that would be great. I think if you did a little bit something like that, after a while, you're gonna get the itch for it or bug for it or whatever. You kind of want to do more. So you probably put a few more things in different windows, and I think it'd be kind of a nice thing just to, grow some vegetables. If you have a place that, maybe I've seen one guy, it's really kind of cool. He has a porch, and, the porch has a railing on it, and he put his cucumber plants there. And because cucumber plants, they want to travel, they want to, grow in a vine. They have all these nice cucumbers, so he's going to let it just travel along his little porch, where the railings are, I suppose, or not railings, the boards that go up and down. I don't know what they call those things. Not a railing, but underneath. It's like what do you call that? I guess it's like it's not really a gate, but it's something that would keep you from falling off your porch. You know what I mean, right? So they would do, putting cucumbers there. I think on one end he had some tomatoes, and he was going to plant some tomatoes and let them travel a little bit on the railings of the porch. So that's kind of cool. So maybe you can try that. That'd be kind of fun. And it's always nice to watch them grow. And you know what? Plants want to grow. And you'll be fine. You're not going to ruin anything. Plants want to grow, so just a nice spot with some sun during the day and some water, and they should be just fine. You know, and if something doesn't do too well, then try again in the middle of the summer, because you can plant like lettuce a couple times during the year anyways. Some people plant things in the fall, and they lettuce and spinach, I guess, and they harvest it even like Christmas time or January. They have like little coverings that they put it in, little tunnels, I guess they call them, or something. So anyways, yeah, try that out. See how it goes. My camera's shaking a little bit because I got Applejack I'm petting right now. He's a good boy. All right, so you guys have a blessed day. I'm going to finish working around and take a good shower tonight. I have to spray myself. We have mayflies out right now, so they're kind of nasty, but a little bit of spray on my hat and my shirt, so that kind of helps keep them down. Okay, guys, so you have a blessed night, and I'll give you another update a little bit later on and see how things are going. Okay, have a wonderful evening now. Bye.